Hey my friends, welcome back to Falcons RC, the home of the scale foamy jets. And on this video we're going to do the overview of the MiG-21. But first of all, I would like to say thank you my friends for following me pretty much on YouTube or maybe even on Facebook, which I'm not really very active on Facebook. I only check that probably once or twice a month. But anyway, thank you my friends for your comments, for your rating, for the support. I really appreciate you guys. I mean, I'm doing this for you pretty much because I can easily build a plane, a lot faster if I wasn't taking pictures or doing videos. But I enjoy sharing the little bit I know too, So anyway, back to the overview of the aircraft. The MiG-21 ended up being 2 pounds 1 ounce, which is really not bad at all. It seems heavy, but the only reason why it seems heavy, guys, to you pretty much that they are not handling the aircraft is because of the short wing area, the small wing area. Like I said, I went in scale because I like my aircraft scale. I don't like really to build the wings bigger because then it's really not the MiG-21 anymore, So I like to keep it a scale, not use the MiG, any plane I'll build. Yes, it is a little hard to fly because again it's a scale. But I'm kind of used to it, so I fly just like I'll fly any other airplane. Well, anyway, 2 pounds 2 ounces, power system on it. We have on the front, we're going to start with the battery, Nanotech 2200 milliamps. This is a 35 to 70C battery, 4 cells, plenty of power for the motor and the speed controller. The speed controller on it, I believe it's a Turnigy 45 amp speed controller. The motor and fan that I'm using on it is the E-Fly 70mm motor, 70mm motor with the fan unit, which pretty much I think is the power system that they recommend for the E-Fly fiberglass right there. I took it out of there pretty much and put it in here. And back on the tail, we have the servos, which are the most important part for on this aircraft. So I went with something that I trust, that I can rely on to. On this airplane, I'm using the Turnigy XGD metal gear servos. These are 9-gram servo, guys. I've been using them for a while on different airplanes, and I trust them enough to have them on this plane because on this aircraft with only 2 control surfaces, if I lose one, it is not turning back, from it. So that's what I went with, something that I trust. The linkage, between the servo and the control surface is about an inch only, so there is no slack on it. You can see that there. I mean, you move the whole servo when you touch it. There is no slack on it. So that's pretty much all there is to the MiG-21, guys. The paint job, you saw me how I did it. The decals on it, all I do is get the decal paper offline, or most of the time I actually get it at my local hobby shop. I get the decal paper, and to do it pretty much I just go online, find the image I want, and start doing a couple of test prints, which you see, these are different when I test it out, and whenever I'm happy with the size and the color, I'll print it on the real decal paper. This is the one I end up with. As you can see, the tiger head right here, this is the one I end up using. Well, you really can see this. Well, this camera is not good enough to focus on any of this, but that pretty much is rescue and no step and danger. All that stuff was on English, of course, but I translated everything to Spanish. So I don't really think I can show it to you that great on this camera. But it says rescate and peligro, everything in Spanish on it. Pretty much because I base it on the Mexican Air Force, insignia decals on it. But alright my friends, that's all on the MiG-21. We have more stuff coming pretty soon to Falcons RC. I'm working with my friend Dylan on a new cool project, so I'm very excited about that too, my friends. And this weekend we're going out to the field. I'm going to fly the new project and I'm going to show it to you, and I'm going to fly this airplane a couple of times, and we're going to try to put together a good video of it. So you don't just see it, from the distance. We're going to try to get a good video of the MiG-21 on the air. So okay, my friends, thank you for watching. Subscribe. See you next fly.